Hello everybody, I am the OG Gamer, and welcome to Red Dead Redemption 2. So let's just go ahead and start a new game here. I have actually played through this before. That's why I said something about progress potentially being lost on this, but I'm not worried about that. I just want to play through this game is probably my all-time favorite game ever. The story of this game just completely rocked my world. Like, there's not but maybe a handful of games I have played in the, I guess, a little over 20 years that I've played video games that have made me cry. This one is one of them. Just the story is so good. And, you know, I played the original Red Dead Redemption on, I think it was, well, I played it on multiple different platforms, but I played it on Xbox 360. I had my own Xbox 360 at the time. And then I also played it on PS3, on a friend of mine's PS3. I never actually finished the complete story. I watched playthroughs of it, so I know what happens and everything. But this is a prequel. So that's why I'm playing it first. Even though, yes, it's Red Dead Redemption 2, it's set, the events are set before the events of the first one, ergo prequel, ergo I'm playing it first because of its because of it chronologically coming before the first game. But even the West had mostly been tamed. Ah, yes. A few gangs still roamed, but they were being hunted down and destroyed. Rockstar Games presents Red Dead Redemption 2. Alright, we're up in the mountains, looks like. Uh-oh.
Abigail says he's dying, Dutch. We'll have to stop someplace.
Okay, Arthur's out looking. I sent him up ahead.
If we don't stop soon, we'll all be dying. This weather, it's May. I'm just hoping the law got as lost as we did.
There. Arthur! Any luck?
I found a place where we can get some shelter. Let Davy rest while he... You know. An old mining town. Abandoned. It ain't far. Come on. Come on! Yeah!
Alright. Yeah, I have played through this game multiple times, but it has been a while since I've done it, so... Not to mention, I just got done with my Last of Us Let's Play, so if it seems like I'm having, trouble with the controls, I apologize. God, it's just so cinematic. Yeah, I'll try not to talk too much during cutscenes, but God, I can't get over how cinematic this is, and how good it looks. Like, Rockstar really outdid themselves with this game. They really, truly did.
Miss Gaskell, get that fire lit quick. Miss Jones, bring in whatever blankets we have. Mr. Pearson, see what we've got in terms of food.
Davy's dead.
There was nothing more you could have done.
What are we gonna do? We need supplies.
Well, first of all, you're gonna stay here.
and you were going to get your.
I wonder why they do that.
Now, I sent.
I'm gonna have to look
John
that
and
up.
Mike scouting out ahead.
Or perhaps
Arthur
someone
and I
can let me know in the
right
comments.
See if we can find one of them. And this, just for a short bit. And I don't see what other choice we have. Listen. Listen to me, all of you, for a moment. Now, we've had, well, a bad couple of days. I loved Davy, Jenny, Sean, Mac. They may be okay. We don't know. But we lost some folks. Now, if I could throw myself in the ground in their stead, I'd do it. Gladly. But we are gonna ride out, and we are gonna find some food. Everybody, we're safe now. There ain't nobody following us through a storm like this one. And by the time they get here, well, we're gonna be long gone. We've been through worse than this before. Mr. Pearson, Miss Grimshaw, I need you to turn this place into a camp. We may be here for a few days. Now, all of you, get yourselves warm. Stay strong. Stay with me. We ain't done yet. Come on, Arthur.
All right.
Hmm.
We've got some work to do.
We ain't run into them yet, so they both must have headed down the hill.
Sure. Hey, I ain't had time to ask. What really went down back there on that boat?
We missed you. That's what happened. Come on. Oh.
Hey, you need horses?
Oh, yeah. Hey, Mr. Smith, get yourself indoors. You need to rest that hand.
I'll live.
Get indoors, son.
All right.
Need you strong.
Okay.
Guess I'm not able to draw my weapon yet.
All right. Let's head out.
Probably for the
Ain't
better.
sure what we're gonna find out here, Dutch.
We have to try. Stay close. We'll do our best to stick to the trail.
This goddamn weather.
Been 2 days or more like this now. Oh, it has to blow over soon.
Match speed with Dutch. Oh man, this is just so cool. Did I really just say that about a blizzard?
Careful
Wow.
over this bridge here.
And I thought my jokes were bad. God, it looks so good.
Can't believe we lost Davy too.
He's the last one, Arthur. No more. We
If
need to
anybody
get
can
those
tell me in the
people warm
comments,
and fed.
At least we don't need to worry
Um,
about Pinkertons tailing
can
us in this.
somebody tell me why
We'll be on the other side.
they put coins on Davy's eyes? I know there's some kind of superstition about it, but I don't remember what it was.
Strong right now.
We got fire and shelter. That's a start. So, do you think it was a trap in Blackwater?
That many men? Oh, they knew we were coming. But there was money on that boat, all right. Lots of it. I stashed what we took with all our money in town right before we fled. Hey, I think I see something up the path.
I'm surprised you can see anything, Dutch. All this snow.
You up ahead. Who's there? Micah.
Gentlemen,
Found anything?
I think so. Found a little homestead down that way.
Okay. Anyone home?
Sure. Place is blazing with light and noise. Sounded like a party.
Let's go see.
Follow me. How's Davy doing?
He didn't make it. Nor did little Jenny.
That's too bad. Davy was a real fighter. Both of them calendar boys is, or was.
Yeah.
And Mac, Sean, we don't know. Quite a business.
I'm glad you're all right, Micah.
Always. Ask him if he's seen John.
Hey, have you seen John, Micah?
Didn't see much of anything once this storm came in.
He hasn't seen him.
He'll be fine. Things always turn out right for that boy.
I hope Mac and Sean are still out there somewhere, too. Hey, Arthur, let me take the rear. You move up.
Alright. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
You run into anybody else?
I reckon we're the only ones crazy enough to be out in this, Morgan.
Yeah. Well, don't talk to me about Creighton.
Oh, so no, glad you're all right. I was worried, Micah. Look, it's all gonna work out, Morgan. We lost a few folks, but that's just how it goes sometimes.
Well, I'm glad you're feeling so good about it.
Where
Yeah.
are all the others?
Old mining camp, back up the hill. It ain't much. Shelter. So, this house, you speak to the people there already?
No. Like Dutch told us. Look, but don't talk to no one. Just following orders. You know me.
Right. How much further?
Not far.
What does that mean?
Not far.
Thanks.
Okay. Let's keep it down now, gentlemen. It's just up ahead.
Snuff and stash those lanterns, boys. Best you two lie low on this.
Agreed.
Okay. Let's head down there. Oh! Yeah!
For a second there, I thought that was Micah that still had the lantern on. And I was like, really? He didn't even bother listening to Dutch. Okay, I see my health down there.
Let's hitch up here.
Alright. Definitely does sound like a party, I give you that, Micah. You weren't wrong there. Alright, boy.
Hold up. Let me handle this. We don't want to spook these fine people.
Sounds like quite the party.
You two, get yourself out of sight. One lonely man is a lot less intimidating than three nasty-looking degenerates. Micah, hide behind that wagon. Arthur, you take that old shed on the left, and stay low, both of you.
Already done, Dutch. Way ahead of you. God, I like Arthur's hat. If I could ever get a hat like that in real life, I would totally wear it all the time.
Hello? Shut up, Billy. Excuse me. Hello? Hello, friend.
What you want?
I am very sorry to disturb you. My friends and I, well, we got into some trouble up the way, lost in the storm. Gentlemen,
We can't help you, mister.
I got folks
Arthur.
dying on the trail.
Arthur, we got a problem. There's a corpse right here.
Now, I just
Arthur,
need some
there's a
cans
body
of food
in the
or
wagon.
something.
I hear you. Just
Gentlemen,
keep your eyes on Dutch.
Oh!
there's another one shooting from the window.
Well, I took off his hat.
too well.
I was gonna say, oh yeah, you can certainly handle it.
Work of them at least. Goddamn O'Driscoll boys here. Why?
I don't know. Maybe same reason as us.
Micah, go bring the horses closer to the house. Arthur, let's go search the cabin.
Agreed. Get out of the snow for a minute.
Smells like a party in here.
Turn the place upside down.
Uh-oh.
Grab as many supplies as you can. We need the essentials. Food, medicine, whiskey.
Whiskey's an essential?
Starving.
You should eat something now. Get your strength up for the ride.
I mean, look, I'm part Scottish, so I can understand the enthusiasm, but
O'Driscoll's. I don't believe it.
It's a strange one, all right. Maybe they're hiding up here, too. There's a big price on Colm O'Driscoll's head. Nearly as big as the one on yours.
Wanting Colm dead is about the only thing me and Uncle Sam agree on.
yeah. For a split second there, I thought there was a gun just laying there.
Warm. We could maybe move the women and Jack down here.
Maybe. We'll see how they are when we get back. I don't really want us to split up.
Huh. Looks like the poor bastard was married, too. At some point.
If we can't eat it or drink it, put it down.
Really, Dutch? Come on, man.
I'm going to start packing the horses. You keep looking.
Alright. Oh, looky here.
Meet me out here when you're done.
Let's see what we got over here on the bedside table. Jewelry. Go ahead and close this chest now that we're done with it. What all we got on the table? Ooh, salted meat. Always nice to have. Is there anything else left that I could take? A couple of cans of like canned fruit. Okay. We'll go ahead and grab that. That could be useful. I think that's pretty well everything I can grab out of here. Oh, I could... Wait. Oh, that is useful. Alright. There's that. Alright, let's head outside. See where Dutch needs us to go next.
Micah, Arthur, keep looking for stuff. Arthur, go see if there's anything in that barn. Micah,
Of course.
you search the cabin, see what we missed. Micah, you search the cabin.
I love how
Sure.
Dutch got on to me for having my gun out. I love that. I just hear him in the background. Put the gun down.
Bastard shot my cousin! Well, he started it. I'm gonna break your neck!
Yeah, no, that's not.
This guy just jumped me!
Oh, did he now?
Sneaky little bastard. Should I kill him?
No. Not yet. Find out what they're doing here and where Colm is.
Oh, this son of a bitch will talk. Where's Colm O'Driscoll?
With the others. At an old mining camp southwest of here. Near the lake.
What are you bastards doing? Why are you up here?
We're fixing to rob some train. Gonna blow the tracks. I don't know more than that, I swear.
Well, I would say it looks like you have this, Arthur. Do what you want with him. I don't care. But bring that horse when you're done.
Be better safe than sorry. Let's go ahead and kill him. Can't go back to his buddies that way. Get my gun. Oh, no. Wrong bumper. Pick up my hat. Easy. Whoa.
Whoa, now. Take it easy there. You're all right, boy.
All right, now I can lead the horse. Excuse me.
Is that bastard still in there?
He's dealt with.
Good. That looks like a decent horse. You should keep him. Tie him up over there, Arthur.
Uh-oh.
Micah, what the hell do you think you're doing? Whoa, look what I found in the cellar. Wild thing, ain't ya?
Leave her alone.
I wasn't doing nothing. She's one of them O'Driscolls.
No, she ain't, Micah. Look at her. Miss. Are you...
Oh, you fool! Micah!
Miss. Now, it is going to be okay. We mean you no harm. Miss. Come on. It'll be okay. We need to get out of here, and quick. Come on now. Oh. You okay, miss?
They came 3 days ago. And my husband,
Okay. Miss, you are safe now. And you can't stay here. You come with us. Arthur.
Yes, it's okay. We're bad men. We ain't them. It's okay. Get on. We'll keep you safe until you figure out what you want to do.
What's your name, miss?
Fair enough.
Miss.
Adler,
Adler.
Sadie Adler, Mrs. He was my husband.
Right, Jake and Sadie. Okay.
Hey! Somebody's coming! Looks like it's Dutch. Hey, everybody, Dutch is back!
How'd you get on?
Micah found a homestead, but he weren't the first. Colm O'Driscoll and his scum, they beat us to it. We found some of them there, but there is more about, apparently. Scouting the train. Thank you.
That's the last thing we need right now, Dutch.
Well, it is what it is. But we found some supplies, some blankets, a little bit of food, and this poor soul, Mrs. Adler, Miss Tilly, Miss Karen, would you warm her up? Give her a drink or something? And Mrs. Adler, it's gonna be okay. You're safe now. They turned her into a widow. Animals. I need some rest. I haven't slept in 3 days.
You're over here. Miss O'Shea will show you the way. Mr. Morgan, we put you in a room over here.
Thank you, Miss Grimshaw.
Mr. Bell, you're with the fellas over there.
What? How come Arthur gets a room and I get a bunk bed next to Bill Williamson and a bunch of darkies?
Get yourself to bed.
Arthur's second in command. You ought to know that. Yeah, go ahead and override that autosave slot. That is one thing I like about this game is the auto-save feature. That's something that a lot of newer games have done. Enter pursued by memory.
Days. Weather ain't let up.
He's strong, and he's smart.
Strong, at least. Hello, Arthur.
Abigail?
Arthur, how you doing?
Just fine, Abigail. And you?
I need you to... I'm sorry to ask, but...
It's little John. He's got himself caught into a scrape again.
He ain't been seen in two days.
Your John will be fine. I mean, he may be as dumb as rocks and as dull as rusted iron, but that ain't changing because he got caught in some snowstorm.
Please go take a look. Javier?
Yes.
Javier, will you ride out with Arthur to take a look for John? You're the two best fit men we've got.
Now?
We're pretty worried about him.
I know. The situation were reversed. He looked for me.
Thank you.
This way. Last I know, John was headed up the river.
For all we know, he kept riding north and never looked back.
He wouldn't leave. Not like that.
Wouldn't be the first time.
Excuse me.
Hey, I see some smoke. Come on, let's take a look.
Let's hope it ain't more of O'Driscoll's boys.
Well... seems somebody left. Recently. And... that way.
Sure, well, come on then.
There's some tracks leading to the river.
All right.
Ha!
I wonder.
What are you shooting at? Let's cross. See, they continue up that way.
You think it's John?
You tell me. These are horse tracks for sure, but could be anyone. Let's just see where they lead.
Indeed.
So, you were there, Javier. What really happened on that boat?
We had the money, it seemed fine. Then suddenly they were everywhere.
Bounty hunters?
No, Pinkertons. It was crazy. Raining bullets.
Raining
Watch
bullets.
out for this crevice. Dutch killed a girl in a bad way. But it was a bad situation.
That ain't like...
Hold on a second.
him, though.
Okay, that's a little bit better. Now I can actually see what I'm doing here. I'll go ahead and put that away.
Tracks go left, down here. Davey got shot. Mac and John, both shot too. Sean, we don't even know. I'm surprised we escaped at all. By the time you boys showed up from the other side of town, we were only just holding on.
Bad business, all right. Damn snow's coming in hard again.
We'll lose these tracks if we don't move fast.
It's pretty bad when I'm playing a game and still going snowblind. For those of you that don't know what snowblind is where the light refracting off the snow is so bright it actually blinds you.
Watch yourself.
All right.
Wide here.
I see that. Yeah, the guy I'm following is Javier Escuela.
Come on.
One of Dutch's
Horses are getting tired.
one of the members of the gang,
A lot of fresh snow here.
and someone who will play a big part
We can't
later
follow
on.
nothing.
Let's push on a little bit. Maybe we'll
Maybe
pick
not.
up the trail again.
Let's say probably. I don't think it's in this game that he plays a real big part, but he does wind up playing a big part in the story in the first game.
Hey, look! Over there! You see that?
Okay. Yep. Looks like a dead horse.
Whoa! John was riding that horse when we left Blackwater. Let's see if he can hear us. Come on! Up there!
Well, let's say, come on, Javier. What are you doing?
He's coming from up ahead somewhere. I don't think we can go much further on the horses. We'll have to walk from here. I'd grab that shotgun from your horse. Who knows what's up ahead?
Okay, they want me to carry the shotgun. I guess I'll carry it.
Getting that gun then? Down this way.
Not gonna lie, the snow blindness has me afraid I'm gonna walk right off the mountain and fall to my death. Like the way it gets so bright at times that I'm sitting there thinking I'm gonna just walk smooth off the mountain and die.
You sure about this?
Does that sound
From
true?
this way.
Okay,
Careful here. Mierda, that we're high up here.
you're telling me.
Careful. There's a drop here.
I see that.
It's slippery. Be careful.
You've said be careful like 3 different times now, dude.
Stay low under here.
The better question is that if John recently came through here, shouldn't we see like tracks or something leading
Okay.
to him?
Good now.
Watch your step. This is real slippery.
Stay close to the wall. Up here. Come on.
It's quite a climb. Over here, you
closer now.
seem kind of ill prepared for this.
We're coming, John.
There we go. Now I can climb up.
Damn, it's cold.
Yeah. You're up on a mountain. What do you expect?
How you doing?
I'm miserable. Been a tough few days.
I know. Here. Take a drink of that.
Thanks.
I'm not designed for this snow.
No, you really ain't.
Let's keep moving then. Come on. John, can you hear me?
Marston! John, you there?
John.
Out on the ledge!
That's John. We're coming.
The fella's there!
Isn't he like just on the other?
Hey! All right! Hot down, Marston!
Yep, there he is. There's Marston.
That's quite a scratch you got there. Never thought I'd say this, but it's good to see you, Arthur Morgan.
Ugh.
You don't look so good. I don't feel too good, neither. I'm freezing. Don't die just yet, cowboy.
Come on, compadre. Well, we can't go back the way we came. Let's try this way.
Ain't you a sorry sight? Can't argue with you there.
See? I told Dutch you weren't the right man for this.
I'm sure you did.
You all right?
I think so.
Come on. Hopefully this will lead us out.
Uh-oh.
Look up there.
Perfect.
I'll distract him while you get to the horses. Go! Draw them off.
Okay, here we go, John. We'll leave them to Arthur.
Hey!
We're getting you out of here. Bring them this way. Got 'em all.
Jesus.
Arthur. Okay, let's get going before any more of these bastards show up.
Agreed. We're gonna switch over to my revolver. A little bit more accurate, more bullets.
Come on then, let's get back to the others.
Agreed.
Giddy up.
I don't feel too good.
You'll be fine. It's just like a dog bite.
Knew a fella, got bit by a dog, died an hour later.
You ain't gonna die. Not yet.
Well, I mean, I'd kind of hope not.
More coming down the hill.
Get out!
Look out on the right. We got more wolves on the left. Get out of here.
Get out of here!
Jesus.
You see any more, Arthur?
Don't think so.
Jesus!
You still with us, Marston?
Just about.
You're gonna be okay. We have
Yep.
some shelter now.
Thanks for coming for me.
Of course. That bullet in Blackwater, now this. You had a hell of a time.
And Arthur always says, I'm lucky.
None of us are lucky right now. Should ride in
Considering-
the water for a bit. Try to lose a scent. Don't want to leave a trail right back to camp.
You know,
Is it-
we're gonna need to come up with a better story for that scar.
So, freezing, bleeding, starving, damn near getting eaten to death ain't good enough for you.
Here, let's cross to the left.
Yeah, come on. Let's push hard and get back.
See those buildings up ahead, John? That's where we camped. Nearly there. Come on! Someone help John down off this horse.
Can we get some help here?
Hello, anybody?
Can we get some help? We need some
There
help
they are.
here.
Come on, help him down.
You're alive! You're alive!
Here we go. There we go. Ay, careful, idiotas! It's his leg.
Come on, let's get you warm. Thank you both. This is a
Now,
new
I can't
road.
remember
You've
if
never seen
Javier is Mexican or Cuban.
Thank
You
you.
got any other lost maidens need saving?
Not today.
Have you and Dutch talked about how we're gonna get out of this?
I was just discussing with Herr Strauss when the weather breaks. Suppose we'll have to keep heading east.
East? Into all that civilization.
I know. The west is where our problems are worse. Come on, Herr Strauss. Let's get warm.
Thank you, Mr. Morgan.
Alright.
We have been running for weeks. We found shelter and been resting here in some old abandoned mining town while we wait the thaw. Hardly the spring I had been hoping for.
Evidently. Go ahead and search these drawers.
We get strong, we get warm, and we wait. When the storm breaks, we move. But we're safe here. Warm enough.
I guess.
You sound doubtful.
Not doubtful, just worried.
Alright, let's go talk to Pearson first. Then we'll talk to Bill Williamson. I assume that's what the B is for Bill Williamson. Which Bill is usually short for Williams. That means his name is William Williamson.
We're gonna starve to death up here, Mr. Morgan.
We're okay.
We have a few cans of food and a rabbit. For what, 10, 12 people? When I was in the Navy...
I do not wish to hear about what you got up to in the Navy, Mr. Pearson.
we were stranded at sea for 50 days.
And you unfortunately survived.
When we ran away from Blackwater, I wasn't able to get supplies in.
Well, when government agents are hunting you down, sometimes shopping trips need to be cut short. We'll survive. We always have. And if needs be, we can eat you. You're the fattest.
I sent Lenny and Bill hunting, and they found nothing.
Well, Lenny's more into book learning than hunting. Bill's a fool. Unless those mountains are full of game that want to read, ain't no wonder they found
Enough of this. We'll go find something. Come on, Arthur.
Wait a second. Hold on. Here. You're gonna need something to eat out there.
Assorted, salted offal. Starving will be preferable.
Come on, let's go.
You can't go hunting. Look at your hand.
I can't stay here listening to you two. Look, if there's game in those hills, I'll find it. And you can kill it.
You need to rest, Charles.
You think this is rest? Come along.
Alright, well, I guess we're going hunting with Charles. Those of you that are wondering, Charles is half Native American and half African American.
Scare off every animal for miles around. You're never too old to learn, I imagine. Come on, this way. Yeah.
How are you holding up, Charles?
I'm okay, apart from this hand. Stupid mistake.
Still bad?
It'll be fine in a day or two. I just can't pull a bow right now.
I sure hope I can. Never really got the hang of it.
You'll be fine.
So, you reckon we're gonna find something to kill that ain't no Driscoll?
Huh. There's meat up here for sure. Pearson doesn't know what he's talking about. Now the weather's eased off a bit, they'll be needing to feed.
Indeed.
We'll head up this way. Find some higher ground.
Following your lead, Charles.
Been a wild few days, all right. That ride north from Blackwater, getting stuck in the storm, bringing John back in.
You've had a lot put on you. I wish I could have done more.
I didn't mean it like that, just a lot to think back on.
I still don't really know what happened on that boat.
Me neither. Well, Javier told me a bit, but it sure weren't good.
No, it was not at that.
See some of the ground uncovered here.
Yep.
Come on, let's try this way. Keep your eyes peeled for movement.
Movement.
The wind's
All right.
died down too.
That's good.
No wind at all is bad, but if it's too strong, they won't move. Now shh. Stay quiet. Hey, stop here a second. I see something. There's deer been here recently.
How can you tell?
Okay.
How come I'm not?
And I need my bow.
Here. Quiet as you can. Stay low and move slowly. You see the tracks?
I think so. Maybe not.
Focus.
Aha.
It's easier in the snow, but once you get Ryan, you'll be able to track familiars well in grass and woods. Down there. You see him? Are you ready with that bow? Aim for their head and neck. Nice. See if you can get another one.
Got it.
Well done.
Nice.
I think that's all we can carry. Okay,
There we go.
You pick up one, I'll get the other.
You sure your hand's okay?
It'll be fine once I get it on my shoulder.
I did that perfectly, and I'm so happy that I did. A lot of my other playthroughs, I would miss my arrow, I would miss my shot, and it was so annoying. Because once you miss a shot, you know, that deer's gonna run off, and now you got to track them even further. Well, now. God, I remember the whistle that you could do. I think it was on Red Dead Redemption 1. But, I'll never forget standing there whistling for my horse for like 10 minutes straight. My horse is standing right there. I'm just sitting there whistling for him for no apparent reason. And I'm just imagining like John Marston sitting there like his lips all bloodied up and everything from drying out. Trying to whistle and it's just blowing pieces of shredded flesh everywhere.
Let's head back.
Like all you hear is
Nice work, Arthur. Should be enough meat here to keep us all fed for a few days.
You found him.
I knew you'd be okay with that bow.
It's easier when they ain't shooting back.
We've seen enough of that.
indeed.
Considering how things were looking a couple of days back, well, maybe our luck's finally on the turn.
Seems to me we should be putting our effort into getting off this mountain now.
Soon.
Yeah.
People are still weak, and well, you've seen how snowed in those wagons are. They ain't going nowhere until we get some more thaw.
You're probably right. And even if we do get off here, what then? We still have a big price on our heads.
This is
Right.
a big country. We'll find somewhere to lie low. Dutch
Yeah.
and Jose will have a plan.
Yeah. Yeah, sure. I don't know why it's not an Italian
Notice how
mobster.
Pearson's had a bottle in his hand ever since we fled Blackwater? We give the camp cook 5 minutes to grab the essentials and go, and he doesn't even bring a crumb of food.
Good that we caught more than one. A lot of mouths to feed.
And that girl
Indeed.
from the ranch now, too, but not sure she'll be eating much.
She has a wild look in her eye.
You would, too. She lost her husband, her home, everything she had.
So what do we do with her?
Once we get out of here and we're back on our feet, we'll see. She might have family somewhere.
So it was O'Driscoll's you ran into there?
Yeah. Last thing we was expecting.
What is it
Indeed.
with the O'Driscolls?
You ain't dealt with them? I suppose. Hell, we ain't run into them much the last 6 months. I guess because they've been over this way.
Yeah. I've heard a lot of talk about them.
Well, we've been scrapping over scores with them for years. Big gang. Nasty sons of bitches. Their leader, Combe, and Dutch go way back. And not in a good way. A proper blood feud.
So I heard.
Yep. That's a bear.
Watch out! Bear up ahead.
Indeed.
Let's see if we can find another way around.
He's got a lot of meat on him.
We've got enough here. No need to push our luck. You must be real hungry. Stay well back. Spring storms like this are the worst for animals that sleep all winter.
Alright, so what are we supposed to do?
Careful.
Where are you going, Charles? You're riding in circles. My goodness.
Cut up here, off the trail.
Good idea.
It's okay, boy.
Easy.
We ain't ever talked that much, you and me. How long you been with us now? 5, 6 months?
Something like that?
Bet you didn't expect this.
What?
Any of this. Blackwater mess. Being up here?
Sooner or later, a job's gonna go wrong. Nature of life.
I just thought you might have moved on by now.
You want me to move on?
No. No, not at all. I know you could run it alone, no problem.
I did that for a long time. I'm done with it. Always wondering if someone's gonna kill you in your sleep.
I still wonder that most nights.
I reckon you're okay. This suits me. Sure, I could fall in with another gang, but Dutch... You know... Dutch is different.
Oh, yes. Dutch is certainly different.
He treats me fair. Most of you do. And for a fellow with a black father and an Indian mother, that ain't normally the case.
Well, we need you now. More than ever.
Good. And how long have you been with these boys? Why ain't you run off?
Me? Oh, 20 years, something like that.
20 years.
Since I was a boy.
20 years?
Yeah. He taught me to read. John, too. Taught me a few other things, him and Hosea.
Huh. I'm sure.
Dutch saved me. Saved most of us. That's why we need to stick by him through this. He always sees us right.
How's that new horse?
He's all right. He'll do for now. I appreciate you letting me take Taima the other night.
She's a strong one. It's been as hard on the horses as on the rest of us. I don't know
Indeed.
what Dutch would do if something happened to the Count.
Same with Bill and Brown Jack. He's a drunk, miserable bastard, but he loves that horse.
Huh. I hope they all make it.
I tried to ride the Count once. Bucked me faster than a bull. Won't take nobody but him.
Interesting. I would love to see a game where it kind of shows the origin story of the Dutch Vanderlyn gang. That would actually be really cool. Not gonna lie.
It's time over here.
All right.
Brought some food back, boys.
Hitch up.
Come on, let's get these over to Pearson. And thank you for showing me how to use the bow properly.
I only showed you a little.
This horse is taking a dump right now. Really? Didn't know that was a thing in this. Didn't need to know that was a thing in this.
Just drop it down. What a surprise. Find a camp rat loitering around in the kitchen.
Is that any way to greet an old friend? I feel like we haven't spoken for days.
I do my utmost to avoid you.
He loves me, really. It's his sad way of showing affection.
No, it isn't. Now shoot, get lost.
Well, see you gents later.
See, you got on just fine.
Charles is a wonder.
Have a drink, boys. You earned it.
Jesus, what is that?
Navy rum, sir. It's the only thing. The only thing. Keeps you sane, it does.
Yeah, seems to have done a treat on you. You go rest that hand, Charles.
I'll be fine in a few days.
You mind helping me with the skinning, Mr. Morgan? It's easier if we do it together.
Do I get to skin you?
You're always one with the jokes, aren't you? Come on.
This really isn't a job for a man with a burnt hand. I'll see you both later.
You skin that one you dumped on the floor there.
Hey. There we go.
Not too bad, Mr. Morgan. Yeah. They always said you were a butcher. You know, you could trade these or sell these in pretty much any town. If you're looking to make a legitimate bit of money, of course.
Right now, I'm just looking to get off this mountain alive.
Well, if you catch anything else, you bring it to me.
Sure.
Thank you, Mr. Morgan. Heck, Arthur Morgan's first decent bit of hunting after all these years.
Yeah. Well, we're on the run now. Everyone's got to do their bit to survive. Just make a good stew. Folk need it.
Indeed.
Tough few days.
Like I said, I would love to see like a prequel type thing where it shows the origin story of the gang. That would be so cool. Well, as much as I hate to say it, because I really wanted to do one more mission, but I ran out of time. So, I hope y'all enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to hit that like button. Also, if you're not subscribed to me, hit that subscribe button. And if you want to be notified when I upload more content, make sure you light up that bell icon. And I will see you all in the next video.